bunga ni Mario West came from all angles. Meron siya mga drive to the basket, nice layups on the fast break, yung mga ganyan. Tapos may 3-pointer siya, highlight plays to score 12 early points, as you said. Sinusubukan naman ng mga Gilas boys to keep their team in the game. Dahil po na siya came off the bench to hit 6 points. And that was a score after 1.
And because of how they were moving, itong Meralco had 48% from the field, only 26% para dito sa Talking Text. At itong import, Tony Mitchell, only had, actually, 0. He had one big egg. And the 3-point shots for Meralco, they were knocking it down nung sa first quarter. Also, yung depensa na sinasabi natin, meron silang 2 steal in that first quarter and had 1 block also. So, mas maganda yung dinipensa nila nung first quarter. Pero pagdating naman nung second quarter,
settle down itong tropang Texters. Nung umpisa, may mga highlights pa itong Meralco. Behind the sky play para kay Mario West. Ngunit itong tropang Texters settle down their offense, buckle down on defense, change the game around a bit. Pinahirapan talagang Meralco Bolts from scoring. In fact, a total of just 11 points para sa Meralco in the entire 12 minutes of that second quarter. And tropang Texters turned it on the other end. Tony Mitchell scoring heavily. All his points in the first half were scored in that second quarter from all angles.
Oh, the two things that Meralco did in the first quarter, defense and pumutok yung kanilang import, binaliktad naman yun ng Talking Text. Sagot, parehong-pareho din. Depensa din ang pinakita nila. And their import scored 17 points. They held down Meralco to just 26% from the field. They knocked down their 3-point shots, 3 out of 8. Lahat yan ang galing kay Tony Mitchell. And look at the assists. 8 assists for Talking Text in that second quarter. And they had only 6 turnovers, forced naman Meralco into 10 overs because of that defense that they showed, yung zona. So ngayon, sa third quarter, tignan natin kung naka-adjust na itong Meralco dun sa zonang depensa na pinapakita ng Talking Text.
Let's see if they can adjust. And let's hear about what happened at halftime mula kay Riza Diaz.
Charlie, mismo sa sinabi ninyo, sabi ni Coach Ryan Gregorio, they have to do something about that zone defense that punished them in the second quarter. Ang sabi nga niya, we have to find confidence in our shots. Otherwise, they will keep on recognizing na hindi tayo makakashoot at lalo nila tayong pahihirapan. Dagdag pa niya, if you miss that shot, sprint back on defense. That's how you make up for it. Samantala, sa kabilang banda naman for Talking Text, puro papuri. Si Coach Norman Black, napakaganda daw ng kanilang depensa at napakaganda rin ng ikot ng bola, and that's why they're clicking on offense. Ang gusto lang niya, ma-sustain nila itong energy na to for 2 more quarters. Charlie?
So yun na nga, di ba? They actually turned it on the second quarter. You want them to sustain it for 2 more quarters, especially when you're talking about guys nga yung medyo pagod nga, katulad nila Ronnie Del, nila Jason Castro, how much they can sustain it. Pero alam mo, Doms, itong Meralco Bolts, just unable to adjust in the second half to the defense thrown at them. Pero alam naman natin, the gunners of Meralco have to step it up to try to open things up on the inside. Dahil Sandy Salvacion, di pa pupukol yan. Si John Wilson, wala pa rin ginagawa from the 3-point area yan. And then although Cliff Hodge has hit 2 3-pointers and Mario West has one of his own, they'll need to try to open things up.
Oh, in that first quarter, Mario West really took on the clutches of scoring. But in the second quarter, naka 6 points na siya. Pero kulang, walang katulong. Itong si Mario West, he had 6 of the 11 points. Now he's trying to slip out because Meralco really struggling from the outside. Salvacion hasn't knocked down a 3-point shot. Kanina, nung first quarter, Cliff Hodge nakadalawa. But you wouldn't really expect that from him. Mga hanapan mo ng 3 points. Sunday, hanapan mo ng 3 points si Van Landingham.
Nice start to this second half para sa Meralco, cutting the lead down to just 5. The ball will stay with the tropang Texters. Tony Mitchell starting out the second half together with Castro, Ronnie Del, Rob Aluseni, and Ryan Reyes. Nakadepensa naman na Orange Men, Hugnatan, Wilson, Hodge, Timberlake, who started the ball game at the point guard spot, as well as Mario West. 10 seconds to go on that shot clock. Hops into the lane, turns around, hook shot, soft cut.
Raymond Hugnatan made it difficult for Raba Aluseni, but Aluseni just so good at posting up. He knows how to use his body, yung quickness din niya. Tapos you mentioned jump hook, napakahirap palpalin nun.
Ito si Mario West, hindi umabot sa ring yung kanyang short hook shot in the lane, but they'll keep the ball dahil tumama sa isang white shirt. Timberlake passes it over to John Wilson. John Wilson to Hodge, to Timberlake. They're passing it around. Hodge to the basket. Hits the deck, no call. Fell hard dito sa kanyang backside. Running the other way, Ryan Reyes all the way to the goal. Gets hit. You go to the line.
Every time there's a miss by Meralco, Tocatex trying to push that basketball, get fast break opportunities, and it's so difficult to stop when you have Jason Castro, Ryan Reyes leading that fast break.
Oo. Lethal yung mga yan in that running in the transition game.
Si Jason Castro napakabilis, he's so shifty. Ito namang si Ryan Reyes, walang kinakatakutan. Kahit poste ang nasa harapan niya, tuloy pa din.
Alam mo nga dati nung nasa talk and text pa si Jared Dillinger. Pag fast break na tatlo sila, si Dillinger kaya nag-10 yung tawag sa kanya. Kahit sino doon sa tatlo pwede mag-finish. Of course, Dillinger is now on the other side of the fence. Nasa Meralco na siya. Ngunit hindi pa rin siya makakalaro dahil medyo
still nursing his hip injury.
Gumagaling pa eh. Nagpapagaling pa. Ryan Reyes missed the technical free throw called on Ryan Gregorio. So both of these coaches have a technical credited against them. Norman Black was called for one earlier. So first half si Ryan naman nakakuha rito sa second half. With that free throw, bumalik sa siyam ang lamang ng Talk and Text, 51-42. 9.5 remaining dito sa ating third quarter. Hugnatan to Timberlake. No hesitation on the 18-footer, but it's too strong. Hugnatan keeps it alive. Wilson steps back for a three. Hindi pa rin may pasok ni John Wilson ang kanyang outside shot. That's like the fourth attempt from three-point line. He's missed them all. Mitchell, titira mula sa tres. Pasok yan! Para sa Talk Texters.
Tony Mitchell has definitely gotten his groove here in the second quarter and here in the third. 20 points now for Tony Mitchell.
More importantly, a 12-point lead para sa Talk Texters. Biggest of this ball game. Cliff Hodge, the baseline drive. Forbes with contact. No call. Tumitingin sa referee, humihingi ng tawag. Castro. Speedy in the lane, throws it up, gets the contact. Bibigyan ng dalawang free throws si Jason Castro William.
And that's why it's so difficult to stop the Jason Castro. He's so quick, he's so shifty, and he can shoot over you. So if you don't have a big guy, or a guy na mala Japet Aguilar na pwedeng supalpalin yung tira niya, or a big guy like Haddadi, napakahirap pigilan eh.
Kahit na yung Haddadi, natirahan din niya eh.
Oo, ilang beses niya natirahan.
Sila sa hakyan yung mga malalaking players ng Iran. He was able to shoot over them against South Korea. You had, yung heartthrob ng si Lee Seung-jun. Meron din drive si Jason Castro.
Better known as
Eric Sandron.
Ayun.
Di ba?
Napakadami nagpa-picture dun.
So, kung yung mga 6'8", 6'9", kaya na tirahan, 7'2", yung mga ganito lang na 6'4", 6'5", Jason Castro can definitely.
And not just shooting over them, na papalobo lang niya, but he actually absorbs the contact and then is still able to take that shot and make it.
9-second shot clock para sa Meralco Bulls. Chris Ross naghaharap ng papasahan. Mario West goes over to Ray Guevara. Top of the key jumper, rolls out. Here's Mitchell. Mitchell wants to go to the basket. Off balance, off the glass. Wala yan. Tapikan ng bola. Mario Weft controls. It's 3-on-2 on the fast break. Weft eludes the defense. Wants to go up strong against Ryan Reyes. Gets the foul. Papa Ray was open on the right side, but Weft decided to try to do it by himself. Go to the line para sa dalawa.
You just really gotta admire Ryan Reyes. He was right down there, making sure na walang padaling tira yung si Mario West. He'll have to earn it from the line. Ryan Reyes, perfect example of a guy that you like playing for your team because he can heat it up on offense, pero napakagaling rin dumipensa. And he's always giving 100%.
One of the best defensive guards in the league, of course, Ryan Reyes. Been on the all-defensive team a couple of times. But we also know he can score on the other end. So an all-around threat para kay Coach Norman Black. He gets the ball. They post up. Ranidel goes one way, spins the other. Mintis ang kanyang tira. Chris Roth tracks it down. Guevara ahead of the pack. Yun na, nabigay sa kanya. Nice fake. Basket.
Good heads-up play that time by Ray Guevara, making that one little fake first because he knew na pwede siyang abutan ni Mitchell.
Alam mo kung local lang siguro yung humahabol, baka sinabayan pa niya. Pero nakita niya si Tony Mitchell coming at full speed. Better to just let the guy go by. Castro in the lane. Hook shot is short. Rebound taken by Hugnatan. Good boxing out mula sa Meralco Bulls. trying to come back from 9 points down. 14-second shot clock. Reyna Lugnatan. Only 2 points so far in this game, averaging 15 this conference. Mario left another three-pointer. And that's the way to break the defense. Castro all the way down. Hindi pa naka-celebrate nga dun sa 3 points at ang Meralco. But andun na si Jason Castro, lumilayap na sa kabila.
Nauuna na nga, no? That's about getting back on defense. Whenever you play against Castro and Talk and Text, once you make a shot, you gotta sprint down there.
At yun nga, humabol, sumubok, mag-chase down ito si Mario West, but the ball had already hit the board on the layup attempt, kung kaya naman automatic pito para sa goaltending. Don Aliado, ito yung hinahanap mo kanina nung halftime, tinatanong mo ako kung bakit kaya yung kaibigan mo na si Don Aliado hindi pa napapasok. He's there in the game. Looks like he's wearing a orange t-shirt dahil meron sa yung support niya sa mga shoulders. He's posting up. Gigil na gigil. Wants to get his first basket immediately. And he does!
Good start for Don Aliado. You know, ever since Don Aliado came into the league, when he played for Alaska, magandang pinakita niya, he's developed his outside shot. But through the years also, he's putting a lot of mileage on those knees. So medyo bumagal na rin si Aliado, but you know, he's still a potent big man here in the PBA.
So with a good shooting touch, you know, and teams can always use a big guy who can bang and hit it when it's kicked out to him. Parang ganyan. Pero nag-roll out ang kanyang jumper. Don Aliado, akala ko 4 points quickly off the bench. Pero dalawa pa lang. Nakapasok na ng isa a while ago. Jason Castro to Tony Mitchell. The under-control Tony Mitchell sa larong ito.
I like how he's not forcing it.
And the spin going to the baseline. He gets the reverse. Jason Castro being spectacular.
Everybody just on Jason Castro with that shot. Napakahirap nun. Reverse layup by Castro, still knocking it down. Castro with 14.
Pagod-pagod. Walang pagod-pagod dyan sa mga yan. Lali ko na siya. Ganda na pinakikita. Ito, sumagot naman si Papa Ray on the other side. A reverse of his own to get the two back.
No, pero sarap ng pakiramdam nun. Yung kinakailangan ka ng koponan mo. You know, even if, yeah, you know, na-cut short yung break mo, pero kinakailangan ka ng koponan mo. These are professional players. They did their duty for the country. Pagdating naman dito sa organisasyon, ganun pa din ang bibigay nila.
Pass was too far ahead para kay Ray Guevara. Mario West throws it away. It'll go back. We'll talk it next after this timeout.
Talking about strong, there's a strong desire dun sa tropang San Antonio Sunday Club sa Lumbayaw Street, Makati City. Parating nanunood ng PBA ang mga yan. They are Gilas fans but bigger PBA fans.
Maraming salamat sa inyong pagpapanood, ang mga miyembro ng San Antonio Sunday Club. Thanks for the support. We hope you're enjoying the action mula sa Big Dome. Governor's Cup action on this PBA Friday. Mitchell brings it in for a basket.
Very calm and controlled yung 22 points itong si Mitchell.
You know, well as Meralco has been playing so far in the past few plays, Doms trailing pa rin by 10. So Talk and Text warding off any comeback attempt mula rito sa Meralco.
Ang ganda nung pinapakitang opensa ng Talk and Text. You know, palitan sila. Kanina Castro, then Mitchell, then the other locals also taking turns.
The right idea para kay Ray Guevara na hindi nag-settle dun sa outside jumper. Took it into the lane. Ang one of contact nasa linya ngayon ito si Ray Guevara. He's bounced around a couple of times rin dito sa ating liga.
A lot of talent on Ray Guevara. Just needs to find that home, that team na mabibigyan siya ng opportunity to be able to showcase his talent.
It's 2 from the line. Walo na lang laman ng Talk and Text. 4 minutes 21 natitira sa ating third quarter. Tony Mitchell. They go to Jai Reyes open from 3. Wala yan. Mario West wants to challenge the defense. He's able to waltz into the lane for the 2. Natamaan pa raw. Chance for a 3-point play. Parang ang dali nun para kay Mario West. It's like the defense of Talk and Text just opened up para sa kanya.
A real good finisher than si Mario West. You look at him, there were 4 guys basically on him but still able to make that basket.
After a rough start from the line, tatlong mintis ang pag-umpisa niya from the line. He's been hitting the past few free throws given to him. 29 points in the game para kay Mario West. Kung sa average lang sa scoring, malayo si Tony Mitchell kay Mario West. Pero sa larong ito, lamang si Mario West by 8, 29 to 20, by 7 rather, 29 to 22. The drive mula kay Larry Fonasher. Tamaan siya. He'll get 2 free throws. First goes in para kay Larry Fonasher. Witness hard-hitting MMA action PXC 39. Harapin ni Mark Mugen Strigo si The Beast Jang Yon Kim para sa featherweight title. That's on September 14, 8 p.m. Inares Sports Arena in Pasig City. Buy your tickets now. Mapapanood din sa Action TV sa September 15 at 9 p.m. naman yung bakbakan ng PXC 39. Chris Ross. Hugnatan, the bounce to Aliado. Kicks it over to Guevara. Guevara the drive. Hindi ko magat sa fake. Tinira naman niya. Pasok din off the glass para kay Ray Guevara. He's providing some life para sa Meralco dito sa third.
8 points in the third quarter for Ray Guevara.
Ito si Jai Reyes. Breaking into that rotation para kay Coach Norman Black. You know, going ahead of guys like Amboy Raimundo.
Napakaganda ng storya ni Jai Reyes and Eman Monfort. 2 guys who are undersized but just give so much hope to the smaller guards out there wanting to make the PBA.
Ray Guevara once again. 10 seconds to go on the shot clock. Wanted to pass it back to Reyna Lugnatan. No go. Don Aliaro. Smart move. Stopping a possible fast break mula sa tropang Texters. Tumawag ng timeout si Coach Norman Black with 2 minutes 52 remaining dito sa ating third quarter.
Meralco making some headway dito sa ating third thanks to guys like Ray Guevara and Mario West.
At ito nga, yung a while ago, napigil. Yung drive to the basket ni Ray Guevara, that was a Preftone defensive stop of the game brought to us by Preftone Brake Fluid for superior braking action and safety. Siguradong nasa mabuti kang kamay. Jai Reyes slides it over to Reyes, Ryan Reyes. Down to Ali Peak. Back out to Jai. Back to Ali Peak. Finding the best position pero hindi pumasok ang turnaround jumper ni Ali. Sabi ni Chris Ross, atin na yung bola. Try to come closer. 5 na lang hinahabol ng Meralco Bolts after being down by as much as 13 points. Chris Ross decides to jack it up from 3. It's wide left. Sean Anthony saves it.
Haven't really seen too many penetrations by Chris Ross in this ball game.
Reyes nabangga. And Chris Ross will get called for his first personal. Offensive foul palang tinawag. The moving screen mula kay Ali Peak.
A good break that time for Meralco. Can cut down through this lead.
Mario West going to the basket. Wala yan. Tried to challenge the defense bago ma-set up. No go on that. Ito si Larry Fonasher telling his teammates to slow it down. Sean Anthony driving on the left side. He fakes. Jai once again from out there. Still no go para kay Jai Reyes. Mario West tumatakbo na naman.
And look at that. Ryan Reyes right away doing the right thing. Trying to stop itong si Mario West. Getting him on the dribble to make him make a decision.
Good hands mula kay Ryan Reyes tapping that out. Ray Guevara. Jumper from outside. Masyadong malakas. Rebound. Nagbakbakan pa 2 white shirts. Ryan Reyes will get that. Ito na. Tropang Texters. Lead down to 5. They want to expand that. Ito si Jai Reyes. What a matchup. That's a mismatch. Don Aliado guarding Jai Reyes. Ryan Reyes to the basket. Lefty layup. Bagsak. Hindi pumasok ang tira pero may 2 free throws na ibibigay kay Ryan Reyes. At Don Aliado was the last line of defense.
You know, prior to that play, nung nasundutan ni Ryan Reyes, itong si West, nagpapasab na siya eh. But the beauty of Ryan Reyes, again, usually pag papasab ka na, tatayo ka na lang sa corner, but he's still running the play, he's still going hard. When he got that basketball, still went up for that shot.
Ibigay todo pa rin basta nasa loob. Si Ryan Reyes, he'll be replaced soon by Tony Mitchell, pero ito, under a minute remaining, ang bola nasa Meralco Bolts, still trailing in this ball game. They go to West, swing it over to Ray Guevara, got shy on that play. Aljado back to Ross, Ross on the drive. 3 seconds to go, Ray Guevara's hook. Hindi pumasok yan at dalawang wide shirts. Hindi nag-usap dun sa play na yun. That happened a while ago, but they were able to keep it on that play. Hindi nagkaintindihan, labas yung bola para sa Meralco Bolts.
Anthony and Ryan Reyes not able to communicate who would get that rebound.
Aljado tumanggap. Ito si Mario. Nice crossover, dropping it over to Ray Guevara in the lane. Good interior defense para sa tropang Texters, and they prevent that 3-point shot from Mario West. Fonacier. Last second shot time, only 16 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Tight defense from Chris Ross. Nahihirapan si Jai Reyes. A pass goes straight to Ray Guevara. Guevara the hard dribble to the basket, lays it in!
What a great way of protecting that basketball. Ray Guevara hot here in the third.
2 seconds to go. Mitchell takes it from 3. Wala yan. Sean Anthony, the follow-up. Doesn't go. Good run para sa Meralco to end the third quarter. Cutting the lead in half. They started out down by 10. Now they're down by just 5. Both started out really strong in this game. 12 points in the first quarter. Medyo nag-slow down in the second. Pero in the third quarter, pouring it on again. And of course, Tony Mitchell, alam naman natin, ang hilig umiscore ng import ng tropang Texters. Especially from out there. Tapos yung mga highlight plays pa pareho. Good statistics so far for these two, but only 22 points by Mitchell compared to the 29 of Mario West. Doms, but as we said nga, yung maganda dyan is under control ang laro ni Tony Mitchell, not forcing anything dito sa laro.
Well, he's picked his shots. Picked them very well, and that's why they're still up by 5 points. But in that third quarter, Meralco making some headway. Mario West with 11 points, Ray Guevara with 10. And you know, if you look at the statistics, yung rebounding, ang diferensya for Meralco, they were able to control the boards 15 to 10. That means yung Talk and Text, if they shot 37%, 1 out of 7 from that 3-point area, they did not give them extra opportunities to offensive rebounds.
Ito si Chris Ross na tawagan ng personal ng Tony Mitchell at ayaw niya maniwala na bibigyan ng dalawang free throws. Ito si Tony Mitchell, in his interpretation, he fouled him downstairs. Jai Reyes, nagpahinga na, pasok si Jason Castro here in this fourth and final quarter. 7-point lead for Talk and Text. Ray Guevara, good third quarter para sa kanya. Let's see if he can carry it over here. Mario West. 6 seconds na lang sa shot clock ng Meralco. Ray Guevara goes in. The scoop doesn't go, but he keeps it alive. Mario West open from 3. That awkward-looking shot, Dom. He takes it from down here in front of his belly. Pero pasok na naman.
At dumadaan pa sa harapan ng mukha niya. So for that split second, hindi niya makikita yung ring. But he knocks it down. Mario West now with 32 points.
Sean Anthony gusto sanang bawiin. Wala yan. Tapikan ng bola. The man mounted gets it away. On the way up, wala ng bolang dala. Chris Ross. Thievery from Chris Ross and the layup on the other end para rito kay Mario West. The lead is now just down to 2.
Mario West single-handedly trying to get his team back.
Castro in the lane, loses the ball once again. Sean Anthony picks it up. 10 segundo na lang sa shot clock ng tropang Texters. Make that 5 now. Castro, what's he gonna do? To Fonacier, the quick release three-pointer. He gets that!
They needed that.
Ang sakit dun para sa Meralco.
Well, if you're talking Text, you needed that 3-point shot of Larry Fonacier. 11 quiet points para kay Fonacier. But Meralco, they have to ride this wave.
Ito si West. Going to the basket, kicks it over to Ray Guevara. 8 seconds on the shot clock of Meralco. Aljado jumper 17 feet. Doesn't go. Hugnatan wants to pry it away. Pero tropang Texters control that rebound. Protecting a 5-point lead. Ali to Larry. Larry on the run. Wala yan. Aljado will secure the rebound. Ross to the cutting Aliado. He fakes. Nilabas muna kay Mario West. Why not go to the guy who's been hot in this fourth quarter? The drive, Mario West almost bounces in but decides not to fall, but he'll go to the line para sa dalawang free throws once again.
You like it when your import is taking over and you get good results. Mario West has definitely done that for Meralco.
Let's turn it over to Risa Diaz. Risa.
Charlie, according to Coach Ryan Gregorio, good things happen when they play with so much intensity on defense. Sabi nga niya, ang resulta niya, tignan niyo, nakakatakbo na tayo on offense. Now, he also appreciates the fact that now everybody is trying. You just have to remind everybody that in the fourth quarter, it's no time to hesitate. Now, on the other side, for Talk and Text Tropang Texters, ang gusto lang ni Coach Norman Black is to maintain and to sustain itong energy na to. They will be changing up the defense, so everybody's got to be ready. And that's the same thing on offense. Move the ball and take your time in finding the open man. Pero lahat nga, dapat handang tumira. Charlie?
Thanks a lot, Risa. Alam mo, similar naman ang sinasabi ng mga coaches, Doms, di ba? Kailangan talaga yung energy level high. And they're preaching it especially on the defensive end of the floor.
Why do coaches always say that? Energy, aggressiveness is because when you have the energy and you're more aggressive, mas mabilis ka. And you're usually first to the basketball, just like Cliff Hodge that time.
Ganda ng putback ni Cliff Hodge off the Mario West miss. Tony Mitchell wants to get it right back. 3 orange shirts surrounding him. A foul is called against Meralco Bolts. Cliff Hodge ang matatawagan. Sabi nga nila, may kasabihan sa basketball, walang malas sa depensa, Doms. Kailangan effort talagang ipasok mo dyan. That dictates how easy your offense will be. There's a timeout on the floor, 8:47 remaining in the game. This is a pinakabagong channel sa Pay TV, ang Hyper. Please check with your local cable operator for availability. Crowd growing as every minute goes by dahil first game pa lang ito. Mamaya, si Coach Raiko Toroman will bring his Barako Bull Energy Colas against the Barangay Ginebra Gym Kings.
It's going to be a tough game for both teams.
Ano mo naman yung smile ni Coach Raiko? Nakakaloko eh. May tinitimpla yata para sa bakbakan mamaya.
Oh, Barako Bull 2-1 in this conference so far. Barangay Ginebra naman 1-1. But coming off that solid game last Saturday against Meralco.
Pero ito si, nalala mo yung unang laro nito si Dior Lohorn. He had a great first half. I think 18 points in the first half, but lost steam in the second half. So tingnan natin kung yung resistensya ni Dior Lohorn na mag-improve na. Mario West, tuloy-tuloy pa rin ang offensive prowess niya. Lamang na Meralco ng isa 73-72 on that drive.
He's really in the zone here in the third and the fourth quarter. Ito si Mario West. One thing lang, one statistic about Mario West. He's got 38 points now, 7 rebounds, but 7 turnovers for Mario West.
And another missed free throw. Gumanda na yung kanyang shooting clip from the line. But now he misses once again. That's his 4th miss from the line. But still, they grab back the lead, Meralco. But they lose it immediately on the Braba Al-Husseini turn for that basket.
Oh, this is the 5 that Coach Norman Black wants. Ranidel, Raba, Larry, and Jason.
Kino mo naman yan, natapigan na nga ng bola, but he stayed with it, kept his composure, went up one more time. Chance for another 3-point play. Being Super Mario.
Well, definitely Mario West is taking everybody. Yun nga, nawala, natapik na. Then the foul, put back. And now he's on the line. The question is, does Mario West have enough gas in his tank to finish off this basketball game?
8 minutes, 8 seconds pa natitira, Dom. Sabi nga nila, an eternity of basketball. Especially the hard-fought game like this. And the guy has hardly refed it. Castro to the basket. The reach in mula kay Chris Ross. Panawa ni Chris Ross yung foul na yan. 13th foul on the Meralco Bolts, and Castro is at the line. And so far, as he misses the free throw, Doms, we were looking at those 3 guys, De Ocampo, Fonacher, and Castro, who are all in the ball game right now. So far, pretty good performances from guys who are supposed to be tired and banged up, especially the scoring of Castro and Fonacher.
Castro now with 15 points in the ball game. Fonacher with 11. Ranidel just with 4.
Chris Ross. The bounce to Hugnatan. He's been quiet. Ito si Reyna Lugnatan. Napag-usapan natin siya sa umpisa ng ating broadcast. He's a guy who's been scoring well, rebounding well para rito sa Meralco Bulls. And, you know, despite the fact na yung numbers niya hindi masyado maganda ngayon, it's the fourth quarter, it's a close game. Ryan Gregorio has him in there.
Well, you have Ryan Gregorio Reynald Hugnatan there because Coach Ryan trusts him that he can do both offense and defense.
Well, this guy, one of the best high percentage shooters, can hit the perimeter shot, can shoot with either hand near the basket. Diba? Nag-finish pa ng fast break niya, kanan ang ginagamit kahit kaliwete siya.
And you know, one thing, dun sa pagdidepensa, may tawag dyan kung magaling ka dumipensa, especially on the post, mabigat ka dapat dumipensa, hindi ka maurong. And Reynald, not as big as the others, but napakabigat niyan pagdating sa low block.
Pero doon sa labas, medyo late ang paglabas niya kay Tony Mitchell. Kung kaya naman, tabla na ating laro on that 3-point shot from Tony Mitchell. What a game this is shaping out to be. Both teams enjoying double-figure leads at certain points of this game. Ito, binawi naman ni Cliff Hodge. Pangatlong 3-pointer ni Cliff Hodge in this ballgame.
Something that looks like he's really been working on in the offseason.
15 puntos na para sa kanya. Tapik ni Chris Ross. Tumama rin daw sa kamay ni Ranidel De Ocampo, so the ball will go the other way. The Orange men chance to stretch this lead. Mario West to Hodge. Hand off to Ray Guevara. Different guys stepping up para sa Meralco here in the second half. This guy's one of them. Ray Guevara takes the jumper. It's short. Rebound, the smallest guy, Jason Castro. He'll go. The burst of speed all the way to the rim. Oh!
Almost.
Oh, but that wouldn't have counted because the foul had been called. Castro babalik sa linya. Alam mo, yung kay Jason Castro, kahit i-anticipate mo yung burst of speed, hindi talaga mahabol
Kahit alam mo kung saan siya pupunta mauuna pa rin siya dun.
Yung point A to point B niya, nobody is faster in the PBA.
And with the basketball.
Oo nga. Ayun, may 6 assists pa, di ba? 16 points, nilagyan mo pa ng 6 assists, helping out his teammates as well.
There may be some other guys faster who can run straight without the ball or cut those corners, pero with the basketball, Jason Castro.
Isa pa ba? In and out ang 3-point attempt ni Cliff Hodge. They're still up by 2, Meralco. Gustong itabla nito si Jason Castro on the run. Wala yan. Rebound, Cliff Hodge. And we're seeing a lot more of the Cliff Hodge we used to see. It's all Philippine Cup rather than first conference. Hustling, fighting for rebounds. Chris Ross on the drive. Cliff Hodge wanted to go to Hugnatan. Nepito right before that pass.
Well, Cliff Hodge just works hard. You know, he works hard. Not really the most orthodox looking plays that he does, especially when he puts the basketball on the floor, pero hindi siya naaagawan. He's able to get to that spot. You know, yes, you can say that there's some shots that he should not take, pero yung 3-point shooting niya in today's ballgame, nakakatatlo na siya. Yun yung kagandahan dito kay Cliff Hodge. Tinatrabaho niya, alam niya yung mga strengths niya, alam niya yung weaknesses niya. He tries to improve on his weaknesses.
Namin naman talaga na he's really trying to work on his outside shooting para hindi siya masyado nabubugbog sa loob like earlier in his career. Reynald Hugnatan hits that perimeter jumper. Pero ito si Cliff Hodge, di ba, pinagbubunga yung kanyang hard work, nakikita mo Diba, dahil nga he works on that even during the shoot-around. Bago mag-umpisa mga laro, Reyes goes to Ranidel, gustong bumawi sa tres. Wala yan. Chris Ross up ahead to Reynald Hugnatan. He will challenge Ranidel. Reynald goes up with his right hand off the glass. Too strong. Not ill-advised. Reynald can actually hit that shot most of the time. Sean Anthony drops it over to Ranidel. Strong move. Right hand layup doesn't go. Who's going to get the ball? Look at the way they're fighting for that leather partner. Ito si West against Mitchell. Foul is called. Basket counts. Meralco Bulls call a timeout. 6-point lead na sila. 4 minutes and 52 na lang natitira dito sa ating laro. Let's watch that play. And a foul is called on Tony Mitchell. Mario West gets the
On the plays na nire-review ni Coach Ryan Gregorio, ang kailangan lang niya yan, towel, each and every time. Nagpupunas daw siya kasi nga pawisin talaga siya. Charlie?
Talagang high and high. Hindi kailangan ng dagdag energy dahil umaapaw ang energy nito si Mario West. It's very evident, partner. 43 big points from a guy who was averaging one of the lower averages amongst the imports dito sa ating komperensya. At ngayon, pinakakikitaan niya, the guy who's supposed to be the efficient scorer like Tony Mitchell, he's up by 16, 43-27 in that import matchup as far as scoring is concerned. Pero nagmintis na naman ang free throw si Mario West. Perhaps fatigue. Traveling on tropang texters, and the turnovers itong talk and text piling up here in the fourth quarter.
Charlie, kung maalala mo yung report kanina ni Riza, what Coach Ryan Gregorio wanted was to up the energy, keep in pace, and try to out-hustle yung kabilang koponan. And that's what they did here in the fourth quarter. Look at their hustle statistics. Yung turnover points sila, yung fast break points sila. That's 6 apiece for there. And they've been really locking down on defense. Plus, moving that basketball, they have 5 assists in the fourth.
3-point attempt ni Chris Roth doesn't go. Agawan sa bola dun sa loose ball. Ryan Reyes nakakuha niyan. Let's see what they're gonna do. The drive, the layup by Tony Mitchell on the good feed mula kay Ryan Reyes.
Good, magandang hugot dito kay Ryan Reyes. Kanina nagpapasab itong si Ryan Reyes, but now he looks like he's okay. Driving to the basket, giving that assist pass to Mitchell.
Ray Guevara's 3 doesn't go. Cliff Hodge by his lonesome fighting against 4 white shirts. Ball will go to the tropang texters.
Charlie, pinag-uusapan natin kanina pa Mario West para makabalik. But let's talk about Cliff Hodge. 15 points, 11 rebounds, providing that toughness down low, especially on the boards. Meralco, a team not really known for their rebounding, but in today's basketball game, labang sila, 47-45.
Tony Mitchell takes it from Rainbow Country and slashes that lead down to a single point, 85-84. Kaya naman napatawag ng 30-second timeout si Coach Ryan Gregorio dahil nabura yung malaking lamang nila. It was already up to 5 just a while ago. Look at that feed. Wala nang dribble, diretso na.
Perfectly synchronized play by Reyes and Mitchell. And then that other 3-point shot by Tony Mitchell. Still picking his spots. Not trying to run away from the offense. Off talk and text. Tony Mitchell, 32 points. 6 out of 10 from the 3-point area. At yung huling yun, yung 3 points na yun, meron nang naka-challenge. Pasok pa din para kay Mitchell.
Sabi mo nga, picking his spots. And a good choice to take it that time. Cut the lead down to 1. Ito si Cliff Hodge. Napansin mo nga yung magandang laro niya. Nabanggit mo a while ago. Double-double na rin. Last ball game against Ginebra in that game where LA Tenorio lorded over any defender. Si Cliff Hodge had 16 points and 11 rebounds. So this is back-to-back double-doubles para kay Cliff Hodge. Pero I'm sure, sabihin niya, he'd rather get the victory than the double-doubles. Mario West loses the ball. Ito na tropang Texas. Chance sa makalamang. Castro to the basket. Nice block from Ugnatan. But Mitchell steps back for the 3. No go. Who's going to get the ball? Cliff Hodge once again. 3 minutes and 12 na lang. Dom, natitira dito sa atin na Chris Ross. Finds himself trapped at the baseline. Able to pass it over to Ray Guevara.
Clearing it out for Mario West to do his magic.
Yan na naman. The hook in the lane and he gets it.
Mario West, 45 points. Could be the highest scoring game for an import this conference.
So far, pwede nga. 45, ano? At ito si Mario West. Parang ang dali. Yung mga incursions na into the shaded area. 3-point lead for Meralco. Ranidel. Inside to Tony Mitchell. Good resistance from the orange shirts. Tony Mitchell barking at the referees. Naghahanap ng tawag.
Well, they're only down by 3. A lot of time left.
West drives. Decides to pull it back out. Chris Roth naman. Magsiset up itong play lang. Humihingi ng motion. Asking for the pick. They go over to Cliff Hodge. Gets the baseline. Goes up strong. Football foul. Mula kay Ranidel. Sean Anthony nagdadala. Binigay kay Jason Castro. Castro will challenge. Good chase down from behind. Mula kay Cliff Hodge. But a foul earlier. Looks like it's going to be called on Chris Ross. Pangatlong foul ni Chris Ross yan. Nasa linya na naman. Ito si Jason Castro.
Jason Castro in today's ballgame. His first game back, 16 points, 7 assists. What a fantastic ballgame by Castro. Actually, hindi naman fantastic eh. Normal lang eh.
Oo nga eh. Normal na nga. Fantastic in general. Good statistics. Pero when you think about it, that is Jason Castro and the things that he's been doing.
Well, Richard mentioned it earlier. To be able to beat Talk and Text, you gotta be able to control your penetration with Jason Castro.
Tama yun. 1 point lead, Meralco. Last 2 minutes na tayo. Mario West. Tough defense from Ryan Reyes. Nice spin from Mario West to get away. The scoop shot, it bounces in. What a move from Mario West, eluding the defense of Ryan Reyes.
In the zone for Mario West. Kala mo naagaw na nitong si Ryan Reyes. Bobbled a little bit. Able to recover. Getting that spin move. Ayan, ang depensa ni Ryan Reyes. Relentless already. But Mario West, look at that. That spin move. And then tumulong pa. Itong si Ranidel De Ocampo. But still getting that shot. Mario West, 47 points.
32nd time out on the floor. Great camera work from our production guys.
Hindi nakakasawa tignan eh, no?
Oo, kasi ganda eh. Gwapong-gwapo yung spin move ni Mario West.
Pero bago nun, yung dribbling ability ni Mario West. 47 points, 8 rebounds, 18 out of 27.
That's good shooting. That's 67%. Almost. 66 point something.
Somewhere there.
Percent from the field. So wala nga masyadong pilit. Actually, both imports have been very much under control para sa kanilang mga kuponan. Ryan Reyes, naghanap ng papasahan. Ranidel comes out to get it. Tapped by Reynel Hugnatan. Whiteshirts will keep it. Jason Castro mag-i-inbound yan. 1 minute, 37 seconds remaining in this game. The first of a double-header. Castro decides to take a three. Wala yan. Cliff Hodge, another board.
Cliff Hodge just cleaning the boards up for his team. 13 rebounds now for Hodge.
Chris Ross, relax lang. No reason to rush and give it to the main man, Mario West. Balik dito kay Ross. Ross drives it. Hugnatan's jumper mula sa kaliwa. Bitin yan. Rebound Ryan Reyes. What a slugfest this is going on dito sa ating fourth quarter. Castro, the pass to Ranidel. Jumper from 10. Wala yan. It rolls out. Rebound play. It goes to Mitchell. He goes up strong. Wala. Hodge will get it. Bagsak! Hinawakan ito si Jason Castro. Cliff Hodge slamming on the hard court. But he gets up. He's alright.
Jason Castro almost rebounding the head of Cliff Hodge that time.
Tama yun. Mula sa likod. At dahil sa penalty na itong tropang Texters, that's gonna be free throws para kay Cliff Hodge. Let's watch it. Off that layup na masyado malakas. Ayun! Not getting the ball, getting the head. Accidental, of course, mula kay Jason Castro. Let's see how Cliff Hodge does from the line.
Besides Mario West, it's been Cliff Hodge. You know, West has been scoring. Cliff Hodge naman ang rebound, making those hustle plays and knocking down those 2 crucial free throws para sa Meralco.
17 points, 14 rebounds para kay Cliff Hodge. Alam mo, nung bago nga siya rito sa PBA, sanay na tayo na ganyan yung mga numero niya. And, he was playing really well. He was going neck and neck with Calvin Abueva doon sa ating unang komperensya. And the injuries have also affected him. Yung likod niya, he was out for some time. Pero ngayon, nagpapakitang gilas muli si Cliff Hodge. And, people were asking questions. Ano ba nangyari kay Cliff Hodge? Ba't nawala yung fire? But we see that happening last game as well. Well, more so dito sa larong ito.
You're the one that set the screen. Ryan, you're over. So the key is we got to get open right away. Okay, Tony, make a good pass. We'll set this back screen. We'll look for you in the post. Or Ranidel, we go screen. Larry, come back up. So Ryan, if you don't have him in the post, you look for Larry at the top. Let's try to get a quick score, guys, if we can. Huh? Try to get a quick score. Okay, all right.
So dahil nga medyo bitin na sa oras itong tropang Texters, down by 5 with 55.1 remaining. Kailangan mabilis ang score dito, sabi ni Coach Norman Black. Here's a power rebound taken by the Meralco Bolts. That's brought to you by Rexona Men with 50% more long-lasting protection so you can do more. Cliff Hodge has 14 of those in this game.
Coach Norman Black understands that they need this quick opportunity to be able to give them a better chance of getting back this ball game.
Yung sa stat line nito si Cliff Hodge, yung 17 points, 14 rebounds, hindi nakakapagtaka. It's the three-pointers na medyo mapapaisip ko, wow, nakaka-tref na ito si Cliff Hodge. De Ocampo, nowhere to go, goes out to Castro. Castro the drive. Goes out! Ryan Reyes trying to keep it alive, but it goes to Hugnatan. Wow, he was right at the basket partner. Ito si Jason Castro.
Well, malas na lang yun, yung layup ni Jason Castro, and even that rebound of Ryan Reyes. Thought that he had it.
33.1 seconds remaining. Hugnatan nasa linya. Susubukan dagdagan itong 5-point lead ng Meralco Bolts. What a stand by the Meralco Bolts, not getting down on themselves after trailing by 10 at the half. Doms.
Well, Mario West led it in the third quarter. He really showed everyone na siya pwedeng maasahan dito sa Meralco, lalo na pagdating dun sa puntos. Gusto rin siguro makabaway ni Mario West. If you remember that game against Barako Bull, pinuntahan siya 2 beses in the end game, not able to knock that shot down.
Pero 2 miss mula kay Hugnatan. Let's see what the Tropang Texas come up with. There is light at the end of this tunnel para sa Tropang Texas. Binibigyan pa ng pagkakataon doon sa 2 mintif ni Hugnatan.
The same situation, itong Talk and Text with just less time. So if they wanted to go for a quick shot early on, now they have to get an even quicker shot.
Pero ina-assess ng coach naman yung mga tauhan niya. See what he draws up.
Okay, Larry, this is you. Ryan, you take the ball out of bounds. Screen down, screen for Tony, look corner. Okay, look corner right here.
Let's go, right corner.
Narinig natin doon, sino gusto nilang puntahan?
Well, they want to go to Tony Mitchell because he's been knocking down those 3-point shots, and Castro just missed that layup. But you still have Ranidel De Ocampo and Larry Fonacher, who are also deadly shooters from that 3-point area.
Let's see if they can get Tony Mitchell free. Siyempre, ano naman ni Mario West na malamang gusto nilang pumunta kay Tony Mitchell. He goes to the corner. He gets the ball. Turn-around jumper. Masyado malakas. It was online. Rebound play. Who gets it? Cliff Hodge.
Wow! The last 3 or 4 rebounds galing kay Cliff Hodge.
Tsaka hindi yung madadaling pumunta lang sa kanya, tumalbog papunta sa kanya yung bola. Lumalaban talaga siya para doon sa mga rebound. As you see right there, Ranidel was there, Castro, Ryan Reyes, some contact. Finally, the foul was called. So balik sa linya si Cliff Hodge. 3 straight misses mula sa linyang Meralco Bolts. Hugnatan 2 earlier, Hodge on that one. But still a 5-point lead para sa Meralco Bolts with only 25.9 seconds remaining dito sa ating laro. Make that 6, 92-86. 1 second differential, game clock and shot clock. Tony Mitchell kicks it over to Larry. Larry's 3. Wala yan, rebound Hugnatan. And looks like that's it. Mukhang papayagan na rin lang matapos ang oras. 92-86 ang ating score.
What a good comeback by Meralco here in the second half, third and the fourth quarter. They definitely owned the first, they definitely owned the third, and even here in the fourth, yung energy na pinakita ng Meralco Bolts, turning this